Hello and welcome back to Rimworld and the Chronicles of Rimmick, episode 14. Last episode we got to work on a new greenhouse, hunted a mega sloth, and Rimmick had a lengthy bout of food poisoning. Today we find Matt holding down the fort while Rimmick is sleeping in a daze. A mercenary from Biko Kinleague has arrived. They have decent melee skill and are dressed for the cold. Matt hesitates for a bit, but does head down to take some shots at them. He unfortunately misses the first volley, and is now running up against his hatred for firearms. He's in a bad enough mood already that it's really affecting him. He gives it another go regardless, but still can't connect a shot. Now the Merc is beginning their assault. What does he do? He debates going inside and letting the spike traps handle it, but worries about Rimmick being attacked. He decides that his Thrumbohorn will be the deciding factor in the outcome, and takes them head on. It looks like he was right, but is now in severe pain from some serious bruises. He drinks a beer to take the edge off the pain. Rimmick is out of their daze now, but has fallen fast asleep. Despite the beer and full stomach, Matt is headed for a mental break. He really can't handle cannibalism, and who can blame him? A chain of lynx is migrating through. Rimmick is on the hunt after getting something to eat. No hits. We'll wait until they pass through and get some distance again. Nothing like 5 pissed off lynx to ruin your day. Before the lynx have passed through, a group of polar bears comes up from the south. A lucky shot hits a vital organ and takes out a lynx. Rimmick pursues the others but is mindful of the polar bears. No luck with the other lynx. Time to take on the polar bears. Getting a bit close here. She'll let them pass. A good hit, but now it's running away. A manhunter pack is here. It's just 2 hares. Another few meals on the table. The others are about to leave the area. She'll try for a lucky shot. Rimek takes her kill back to the camp, keeping an eye out for rabid hares. We'll just ignore the quests for now. She tries for the shelter but gets spotted by a hare. She takes a minor scratch but puts the hare down. A dodge this time spares her another scratch, and with that, the hares are no more. Unfortunately, both hares turned to rot from the scaria they carried. Some visitors arrived from Rotobello Treaty and are here to trade. With Rimek asleep, Matt clears out all of the junk weapons but can only afford a smoke leaf joint and one herbal medicine. On the verge of hunger and tiredness, Matt takes the smoke leaf immediately. Apparently Matt has held it together through his extreme break risk. The next day, it's back to greenhouse construction. A space refugee lands near the greenhouse. Pillar the Digger is pretty well rounded except for not doing medical work. Too bad we need the greenhouse running before we can take a third. We'll capture and release them when they're healed. What's this? They're a Luciferium addict? This is bad news. If someone were to binge on it during a mental break, they would forever be dependent on it. We have to do something. The plan is to hide it behind a wall with no doors. That should keep it out of reach. Rimmick feeds herself and then takes care of feeding her patient. We skip ahead here, having released Pillar, to another raid. Frank the Rebel is here from the Killer Unit and is attacking immediately. We spot something on them that we very much want. It's a Mega Sloth wool parka in decent condition. The crew devises a plan to keep it that way while taking them down. Matt sets up an ambush hiding in the corpse cave. Matt gets some hits in, forcing them to drop their gun. The parka has taken some damage. Change of plans. Matt is going to disarm. Right away, Matt has taken a bunch of cuts and our assailant is dodging. Rimek is moving in to help. Rimek takes them down, strips their clothing, and immediately moves to treat poor Matt, who's been knocked out. She's completely preoccupied with saving Matt to the point of neglecting her own injuries. She feels totally responsible for putting him in harm's way. She claims the precious parka, wondering if it was worth the danger. Matt is suddenly stricken with an infection. And now another infection. This isn't good. Matt has been treated and fed. There's not much more we can do for him. Come back next episode to find out what happens to poor Matt. Once again, I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to leave any feedback you might have about this video or the series as a whole. I'm always looking for ways to improve. But for now, be kind, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next one.